All right, Secretary of State Marco Rubio testifying on Capitol Hill in front of the House Foreign Affairs Committee. The secretary pushing back on Democrats for turning the hearing into an absolute mockery. Listen to this.
It seems like you have an issue admitting facts. You won't admit President Trump is losing this reckless war of choice. And just like you couldn't admit that the shoes the president bought you were too big.
We're talking about shoes. Are you guys kidding me? I mean, is this the Foreign Affairs Committee or is this like a circus?
If
this
you
is crazy.
can't call out corruption in this country, then how can you call it out in another
Well, I can't say
country?
anything because you won't let me speak. Why is she leaving? I'm going to answer her questions.
I will.
Oh, okay, I got it. Well, thank you for coming.
Joining us now to react, senior writer for the Washington Examiner and Fox News contributor Joe Concha. I mean, Marco Rubio's a master at this, but I want to focus on the bigger issue here, which I think is a huge problem. These Democrats come off as completely unserious, Joe, and ignorant to the facts, as well as unwilling to learn and educate themselves on reality. Combine all that, that's a bad combo, Joe.
Oh, absolutely, Todd. I mean, you see these Democrats, they come into these hearings, right, in an attempt to make clips of themselves yelling at somebody like Marco Rubio, the Secretary of State, with pre-written notes. You notice how they're always looking down, reading something probably written by their staffers so they could take those clips and put it up on TikTok, social media, and seem to have no interest, to your point, of actually getting to anything resembling the truth, but only to simply draw attention to themselves and then fundraise off of it. And therefore, to Marco Rubio's complete and total just what is going on here type of attitude, these hearings are the biggest waste of time in politics in the social media area for that reason, because truth isn't the goal. TikTok is the goal. And I think even Rubio at one point did say that this is your whole point. This is why you're just yelling at me right now. I think that in the end, Rubio looked like the adult in the room while the Democrats asking these questions, where one couldn't even stay to listen to the answers because that isn't what she was interested in. They looked like the children.
Yeah, and Joe, that's not all. Elsewhere on Capitol Hill, here's a portion of DHS Secretary Mark Wayne Mullen's day.
When will you stop DHS from using its social media accounts to spread bigoted and racist words and imagery promoting great replacement theory?
It's interesting how you make those claims and give no facts, but yet your party's the one that's supporting the guy that's got a Nazi tattoo.
I have the facts.
Yeah, and Congressman Al Green also told Secretary Mullen to shut up after calling him a racist. And there were real points of substance in this hearing where Secretary Mullen said that a border wall is going to be finished from the Pacific Ocean all the way to the Gulf of America at this time next year. Unfortunately, and this could be the point, that these moments that we're highlighting are what get all the attention.
That's the thing, right? That should be a very, very big story, that the wall would be finished in that fashion. And all we're seeing are clips of what we just saw now. And then Al Green calling Mark Wayne Mullen a racist. And then Mark Wayne Mullen defending himself, saying, "Do you just call me a racist?" And then Al Green didn't tell him to shut up just once, but shut up 5 times, right? And the irony is that Mark Wayne Mullen is a Cherokee, right? So I don't know. That's just unbelievable stuff here. But again, this is just one big show at this point. And it's good that a Mark Wayne Mullen or a Marco Rubio usually comes in and fires back like he did about Graham Plattner and obviously supporting the guy with the Nazi tattoo. So in the end, whether it's Mark Wayne Mullen or Marco Rubio, I should say, if he's the Republican nominee, just imagine him debating Kamala Harris or AOC for that matter, if they're the nominees. It would be like, just to date myself, that 1988 bout between Mike Tyson and Michael Spinks where it was over in 91 seconds. That's how badly that would go.
The good news on the Al Green front, he is permanently silenced in a political sense because the voters said you're out. Joe Concha, he is in, and we're going to leave him in, and we appreciate it as always,
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Secretary of State Marco Rubio is making the rounds on Capitol Hill today, squaring off with Democrats on several unexpected topics, including this moment about shoes.
Just like you won't admit President Trump is losing this reckless war of choice, and just like you couldn't admit that the shoes the president bought you were too big.
I don't know what shoes she's talking about. What is she talking about? I don't know about the shoes. I mean, he gave me some Florsheim shoes. They're actually pretty good. They fit fine. I don't know what she's talking about. And maybe that's what she's referring to.
Your shoes look very nice today, Mr. Secretary.
Well, how can you see them? They're way down here. We're talking about shoes. Are you guys kidding me? I mean, is this the Foreign Affairs Committee or is this like a circus? What is this?
A senior foreign policy correspondent, Jillian Turner, reporting live from the State Department. The last time shoes intersected with foreign policy was, I think, Bush 2.
That's right, when he got guessed. That was a terrible moment. But this kind of personal back and forth thing, Aisha, went on for some time in this hearing. The House Democrats on this panel certainly took a very different tack than their Senate colleagues did with the secretary yesterday. But Rubio, for his part, made it very clear that when it comes to his budget, leading this department, the State Department, it's very targeted and it is directed at specific foreign policy goals. Take a listen.
You personally, as a senator, supported authorizing legislation, the READ Act. How much of this funding has been spent so far?
I don't have that figure in front of me, but I can tell you we're not going to fund
us?
puppet shows.
Can you get it for us?
Yeah, I'll get it for you, but I'm going to tell you the number of puppet shows and all these other stupid things they were spending money on is going to be zero.
On substantive policy issues, Democrats used much of their time to impress upon Secretary Rubio. They think that the war in Iran is illegal and illegitimate and a hot mess.
So is the war still on or is the war off?
What you're seeing reports of, including last night, is the following. A ship will go through the route, particularly both the northern and southern route of Hormuz. Those ships will come under attack. The U.S. will respond to that attack by shooting down those drones that are trying to sink a commercial civilian vessel illegally and unlawfully. At that point, the Iranians will respond to that by targeting some facility in the region in retribution. On occasion, in order to protect our own forces, we don't just strike the drones, we strike the people who launch those drones.
So as Secretary Rubio is tied up literally all day today on Capitol Hill, back here at the State Department, Israel and Lebanon are in the middle of another round of talks. They started about 9 a.m. this morning. They are still ongoing, no end in sight as of yet, but these are the linchpin in this entire operation now. Aisha.
Definitely. Thank you very much.
It's 2 a.m. Yeah, I'm wide awake, scrolling through every move you make. You said I'm fine, yeah, classic you. But I know that line ain't ever true. Got your hoodie still in my room, smells like a cheap cologne perfume. Tryna act like I don't care, but your ghost is everywhere. You say we're good, but we're not the same. Now I'm dancing in the pouring rain. Thought we would forever, guess I was wrong. Now I'm just another sad love song. You left me on red, yeah, no reply. Got me overthinking every night. Was it real or just a vibe? Guess I'll never know this time. You said ride or die, and you dipped so fast. Now I'm stuck living in the past. Yeah, you played me like a game instead. Now I'm crying cause you left me on red. Cause you left me on red. Your playlist still got my name, but you don't feel the same. That's insane. Posting pics like you're okay while I'm breaking every single day. You said no drama, no goodbyes, but you vanished like a lullaby. Now I'm staring at my screen like, what did you really mean? Every text I never sent, every word I still regret. You moved on like nothing's wrong while I'm stuck inside this song. You left me on red, yeah, no reply. Got me overthinking every night. Was it real or just a vibe? Guess I'll never know this time. You said ride or die, then you dipped so fast. Now I'm stuck living in the past. Yeah, you played me like a game instead. Now I'm crying cause you left me on red. Maybe I was just a phase, just a spark that fades away. But you were my whole damn sky. Now I'm learning how to say goodbye. Yeah, I'm done with your mixed signals. Your late night, I miss your riddles. You lost me, yeah, that's your loss. Now I'm stronger, I'm my own boss. You left me on red, but now I'm fine. Got my heart back, yeah, it's mine. Wasn't love just a disguise? Now I see through all your lies. You said ride or die, but I survived. Now I'm finally feeling alive. Yeah, you broke